how do you draw two stimuli in parallel on the same screen?
Yes, so if you want to do that, usually what we need to do is to share the display configuration that we have defined. So in this case, we are using this normalized view and share it across all the stimuli we want to have on the screen. So the way we usually do that is by using subjects. And subjects are essentially a way to share these sequences of data in Bonsai across multiple different branches. And the way we would do that, for example, in this case, is after the normalized view, I will search on the toolbox for subject. And there are different kinds of subjects that I will talk about in a moment. And usually we would use publish subject after the normalized view. And this will essentially share all of the events that are going to be used to draw the frame across the branches that I need as many times as I need. So what we need to do is add the subject in, give it a name, just suggestive name. So for now, I will call it draw stimuli. And then after we do that and give it a name, on the toolbox, we will see the subject showing up on its own list, so on the left. And we can then from there drag it to the workflow and then connect our stimuli there. So for example, if I want I'm going to cut my old stimulus, paste it after here. Now I have my old stimulus back. But now what I can do is I can copy paste this same arrangement. And now when I play it, I will have two stimuli, which now are overlapping because they are in the same location. And I'm just going to move them slightly so you can see them. And this is how you have these two simultaneous stimuli on the screen, and they can be of different kinds. So, for example, if we want to put, we can put another draw stimuli and decide to now draw a checkerboard, for example. I'll make it small as well, and move it to a location on the right. And then now once we have this, we have 3 stimuli, and we could just carry on like that. And yeah, so that this way of doing things is very easy because in a way you can now control each separate branch independently, and you can have as many as you want, essentially.
That's great, Gonzalo. I actually had a question. So you had the two gratings at the start were in the same position and you couldn't see them behind each other. So can you actually have them overlapping to create something like a plaid?
Yeah, actually, yes. So that's very easy. So I will go back to that configuration. So let's get rid of the checkerboard here. And we can just put the two fresh gratings on the stimulus as the two stimuli. And again, because they are on top of each other, you don't see them. But one thing you can do on all the parameters you have on the gratings is you can control the transparency of the gratings. So what you can do is set them, for example, to 0.5 transparency opacity. And then if you now rotate them one against the other, you'll be able to see they will combine through alpha blending to produce like this kind of merged stimuli.